Hey, what's up, you guys?
Go ahead. You should be.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Don't be so aggressive.
Hey, guys, what's up? Back to Jacob's Jake Does Books.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm filming another video with my sister, Devin. We filmed both these videos on the same day. So
If you can't tell
that's
by
why
my
she's wearing the
makeup and
same
hair.
outfit. I mean, I threw on a sweatshirt and calling it different. Anyways, so in this video, I actually made a TBR for her since she doesn't read like at all. So
I'm
chose.
illiterate.
Yeah, so I chose 5 books for her to read, and I'm gonna try to force her to read them in 2 months, but we'll see how that goes. I
5
didn't tell
books
her
in
that
2
part.
months?
I read
That's like a
double
book
that
a
in
week.
1 month. Anyways, what? She can't do math either. She's just altogether not very smart. But so yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing today. This is actually based on Reagan's video from Peruzzi Project. Let's get on to it.
I keep staring at myself.
Okay, so don't. Alright, so the first book I chose for her to read is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom
I read
Riggs.
that.
Not you did what?
I read that already.
The whole book?
I read the whole book. Psych! Trick or jokes on you, I can read.
Well, I'm really shook right now.
I didn't read the whole,
So
I actually liked that book a lot.
so the first book I chose for her was Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. Do you remember anything? You remember the first book? Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. Apparently she's already read the first book, so she knows what this is about, but
Smart baddie.
I'm gonna force her to read the second book because this is actually my all-time favorite book because it's amazing, you know. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about it because she's already read it, so she knows what it's. The second book I chose for her to read is Second Chance Summer by Morgan Matson. You can look at the cover, okay, you can't really see it. This is one of the few contemporaries I've given 5 stars.
What's a contemporary?
Contemporary is a book that's like doesn't have any fantastical elements. It's set in a real world and just follows kind of real life situations.
Is it a romance book?
Mm-mm. There's romance in it, like as a side romance. It's kind of like a kind of just like a teen movie, you know? I'll tell you what it's about. So this follows a girl whose dad was diagnosed with cancer. So they decide to go to their summer house they have one last time before he passes away. That's why it's called Second Chance Summer. She's getting a second chance at everything. So it's just about their family being at this cabin for the summer and everything that happens. She meets her best friend that she hasn't talked to in years, her crush that she hasn't talked to in years, you know, all the good stuff.
I feel like I read part of this in 7th grade.
I don't know, but I haven't read it since 2015. So I've been rereading a lot of 5-star contemporaries I read that back then. And I haven't been liking them as much, and this isn't one I've gotten to yet. But Morgan Matson, I think will still.
Read it?
No, I haven't reread it. But Morgan Matson, someone I think will still hold up. Our videos are going to be trash.
I know, my head looks so small.
You look so short. You need to stand up straight. Anyways.
Knock me out,
Second
bitch.
Chance Summer is the second. There's no swearing on my channel.
Really? That's a lie. I heard you
I was gonna
swear
say, I swear
before.
all the time. But yeah, so Second Chance Summer is the next book. The third book I chose is The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw.
Oh, isn't that like a Satan symbol?
Anyways,
Is it?
I told you about this book before, I think.
The Swan Sisters.
I'll read the back to you because I like it. The Swan Sisters arrived in Sparrow, Oregon in 1822. Marguerite. Margaret. The oldest. No, it's literally spelled Marguerite. Marguerite. I don't know how to say it though.
Margarita.
The oldest had long auburn locks, full lips, and a sharp jaw. Aurora, the middle sister, boasted soft waves of hair and bright full moon eyes. And Hazel, the youngest, was the plainest of the 3, with smaller features and hair that twisted into a tumbling braid.
Jack's Hazel.
Each was beautiful and each was misunderstood. A year later, the townspeople executed the Swan Sisters for crimes of witchcraft, placing a curse on the small town of Sparrow. A curse that has never been broken, until now, perhaps. So this follows our main character, which I don't even remember her name. So this follows the main character, Penny, as she's living in this town where summer. It's in summer. Every summer, the 3 Swan Sisters come back, and they take over the bodies of 3 girls, and they kill the boys in the town. They drown the boys in the town. It's kind of like Hocus Pocus. So they take over the bodies of 3 of the towns girls, and then they'll kill boys. So that's pretty much what this book is about. It's about this curse and people trying to stop it and all the good stuff. I'm terrible at explaining what books are about, so love that.
Stop it.
But because they're killing people.
Isn't the whole point that the people were bad and they killed them?
Back in the 1800s. This is set in present day. What? Anyways, you're gonna read it. I really liked it.
That one actually doesn't sound too bad. I saw the cover and I was like, gotta go with this.
This cover looks good.
I don't like navy blue.
All of these books I give
bad vibes.
I gave 5 stars, obviously. So I have another one. I have a straight fantasy novel, and then I have not straight as anyway. I have a fantasy novel, and I have
we hate straights.
Thriller. What would you like to hear next? The fantasy I chose for her is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. They all know what this is.
I hate royalty shit. Stuffs.
It's not really.
I know.
It's not really too royal. So this is kind of like one of those fantasies that like our world exists, but there's a whole separate world where this is a fairy novel. So this is like one of the biggest books. This might be the biggest book that was released this year, especially for BookTube. It's very hyped, but like I really enjoyed it. No, I loved it.
If you were like a fantasy thing, what do you think you would be? Like a centaur? Comment down below what you think you would be if you were a fantasy. I'd be myself. That was so stupid.
What?
Next!
What would you be?
Either a witch or a fairy. But I'd be like, not
You're
like
a witch.
I'd be green. I'd actually be a look.
This follows our main character Jude, who her parents were murdered. At the beginning of the books, her parents are murdered, and she's taken by this man to this fairyland. And I'm stuck at explaining things. So her twin sister Taryn, and their older sister Vivian are all taken to this fairy world. Because Vivian is the daughter of this guy that married her parents. But like, the mother used to be with this guy. I'm going to stop talking about that part. So this follows all the 3 sisters trying to survive in this fairy world. As they're grown up now, yeah, this is my 3rd favorite book.
Would you rate it out of 5?
5.
Oh, after this, I'm gonna rate all the covers.
Apparently, we're gonna do that. But so this follows them trying to survive in the fairy world. Jude's trying to get her knighthood. Her sister is just trying to become like a lady, and then their older sister Vivian is actually a fairy, so she's part of this world, but she doesn't. Out of the 3 sisters, she hates it the most. She wants to be back in the mortal world. This follows.
Wait. So they were taken out of the mortal world?
Yeah, so now they're in the fairy world, which is called Fairyland, I believe. It's just called Fairyland.
You didn't answer what you would be if you were a fantasy. You'd be a gremlin or a goblin.
Oh, the Gremlins pen? I would not be a gremlin or a goblin.
You'd be a centaur. What would you be? Tell the people. They want to know.
I don't know. It's not really in a fantasy world. I feel like I'd be like a vampire.
Comment down below what you would be, what you think we'd be. Do you like this eye makeup? Comment that down below, too.
I already said that in the last video.
I didn't ask them if they liked it or not. I just said I liked it.
Anyways, I don't know how to explain this. I'll just read you the synopsis. Guard your mortal heart. Jude was 7 when her parents were murdered, and she and her 2 sisters were stolen away to live in the treacherous High Court of Fairy. 10 years later, Jude wants nothing more than to belong there, despite their mortality. But many of the Fae despise humans, especially Prince Carden, the youngest and wickedest son of the High King. To win a place at the court, she must defy him and face the consequences. As Jude becomes more deeply embroiled in palace intrigues and deceptions, she discovers her own capacity for trickery and bloodshed. But as betrayal threatens to drown the courts of fairy violence, Jude will need to risk her life in a dangerous alliance to save her sisters and fairy itself. I chose this because I thought it is high fantasy, but like, I think it's an easy high fantasy to like, start with. So.
What's that supposed to mean?
Like, I just think this will be easy for you to keep up with. It's not that confusing, except Mayana. I'm pretty sure Mayana was confused. Mayana just likes it. Mayana just likes it because of the romance in it, because she's a basic bitch. But anyways, on to the final book I chose. Actually, I think I'm going to choose a graphic novel for you, too. The Broken Girls by Simone St. James. Do you think you'd like this based on the cover?
Yeah, probably.
I didn't think I'd like it. I just kind of randomly read it. I didn't even touch you.
You almost, that's...
Anyways. I keep
That's
forgetting.
a lot. 1950. See?
You know,
Pause.
look at 1950 and 2014 is a dual timeline.
Oh, edit out. But I would not, like, when I went to go to Barnes & Noble to pick, like, stuff for you, I wouldn't, pick, like, old-timey.
Well, yeah, usually. I mean, I like most. Okay, so this
Resume.
is a thriller, mystery, paranormal book that follows dual timelines, one set in 1950 and one set in 2014. So the 1950 timeline follows these 4 girls that are living in this boarding school for broken girls, I guess. You could explain it that way. So it's kind of following them and like all the secrets that this place has. And then 2014 follows a journalist named Fiona who is trying to find out the truth behind her sister's death. Her sister was murdered at this boarding school, but after the boarding school was already shut down. So her sister was just murdered on the property. So this kind of just follows Fiona trying to figure shit out. I didn't think I was going to like this book at all, but like it creeped me out. Like the paranormal aspects, it like actually spooked me.
Was
you
that
know.
5?
I give all these 5 stars.
No, I mean, was that 5 books?
Yeah. So this is my all-time favorite thriller. My second favorite, I almost was going to have you do, was The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager, however you say his name. But yeah, so this is the final book I'm going to have her read. I'm sorry if
I was having a graphic novel.
Oh yeah, this is the final book I'm going to have her read. I'm sorry if I was terrible at explaining all this, but it's nothing new, you know?
Those are books too. Don't be racist.
I can't find...
Take screenshots of this part and send it to me.
I can't find the first book in the series. Oh wait, is that it? The manga I chose for you to read is Magica Girl Apocalypse, which I have told you all about already.
That actually looks pretty interesting.
This follows an apocalypse in which these magic girls with like weird wands that can do different things. Like one can blow someone up, one like puts a hole in them, like just shoot straight through them. These people, I believe it's these ones, they like go in the sky and they can like magnetically like bring everyone up in the sky and just drop them to their deaths. Like there's a lot of shit that happens in this, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna have her read for the manga. I'm not gonna even talk about anything more because I'm getting mad at myself. But yeah, so thank you for watching.
It's time to rate the book covers.
Oh shit.
No,
So now she wants to rate the covers because I don't know why. So we're gonna start with Hollow City by Ransom Riggs. What are you rating them out of?
5.
Okay.
5 Devin approved. Devin's out of 5. I like it. I'll give it like 3.5.
3.5. Okay. There you have it, folks.
3.5 stars out of 5.
Second Chance Summer.
Goodbye. That's like a 1 star. I hate that
I actually
cover.
like that cover.
I don't like it. Trash. Can't relate. If I had a book cover, it'd be much better.
The Wicked Deep by Shane Shaw.
At first, I didn't like it. Like, I wish it was black. It's such a bad move that they made it
I disagree.
blue.
I like the color it is, but
Ugh. If it was black, it'd be like a 4 out of 5. But I'm gonna give it like... I'll do 3 and be generous.
be generous.
I was gonna give it a 2 because I hate navy blue. If you ever give me a gift, which most of you probably will,
The Crow Prince.
I hate that one too. That one's definitely like a 1.5.
1.5. I like this cover.
Trash.
Actually, I really don't like it that much. There's black covers at Barnes & Noble exclusive that are black but with the same design.
You probably would like the black one. I don't like... See, I like that a lot. I'd give that like a 4.
The Broken Girls.
I actually like that one, kind of. I'll give it like a 3.5. I'll give this one though. Like, I love this one. I'll give it 4.5. Because nothing gets 5. You're welcome.
Anyway, so we're gonna force her to read all these books. So when I tweet out this video, I'm gonna link her Twitter so y'all can keep her on her ass as well.
Y'all can follow me, leave me comments, tell me how pretty I am, like and retweet all my tweets. Need more followers. Tweet those.
She's a clout chaser. That's all you gotta know.
I am not. I'm just better than everyone else. Edit that part.
Alright, so thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed this. Comment down below. I don't even know what you can comment for this video.
I already told them.
Oh yeah, comment down below which
mythical creature you would be. I'd be a witch.
I never have them comment specific things down below.
Well, you're gonna start.
Comment down below which mythical creature you're gonna be. But yeah, thank you for watching.
He'll link my Twitter, my Instagram, all my socials, except my Snapchat.
No, I won't.
It's private.
No, it's not.
Goodbye. I'm funny. Is that it?
I guess so.